Ma used to tell me about the old world. This place was called the USA, and it was huge, stretched from one ocean to other. This place was filled with people, more of them than was fit for counting, all working together, huh? Making the world a better place. Why, they had people on the moon. They had talking animals. They had water what could heal you just by looking at it. I reckon you don't believe me. No one does. But the world was a damn paradise before the Deadwood came. I can tell you more if you're up for it. Sure thing. Moved to Sanctuary when I was 10. Huh. Ma liked it. Safe, steady food. A couple of guys would come around and teach me things. It was a good life. Before Sanctuary, Ma told me about movies. Folks sitting around staring at old boxes what told them stories. Wasn't until Sanctuary I actually saw one. They'd spin a ribbon round some wheels and bam! Walking, talking people on the wall. Craziest thing I ever seen in my long life. Of course, that was back when I was just a kid. Doubt you could find one now. Here now, I've been talking your ear off. Well, sure. You met Commander Ford over in Ward 13? Huh? Good leader. Sad family. Root killed her pa when she was a kid, see? Her ma died of the flu some 20 years ago. All that ain't the sad part. They say her grandpa, Old Ford, is some kind of hero. But he was nuts. Thought he could take down the Deadwood all by himself. And her grandma, they say her death's what drove Old Ford over the wall. You ask me, death would have been the better thing. I reckon she's still out there. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to an old mudder. Well, sure. Before the Mud Dogs were the Mud Dogs, we were the Crazy Eight. The best goddamn scroungers you ever seen. We scavenged everywhere, saw everything. Working aerial planes, Deadwood big as the sky, and in the rusted places, we saw things there you'd never believe. Old carbons, giant crystals, all kinds of weapons. And Deadwood everywhere. Corbin once saw a Kip sleeping behind a locked door, breathing with machines. No one believes that part, but it's true. I tell you, it's true. Here now, I've been talking your ear off. All right. It was the winter after we left Sanctuary. Me, Ma, and the Crazy Eight found a home. A good home, sure enough. Made it our own. Ma didn't tell me she were pregnant. By the time I noticed, she was nigh done. Something went wrong. Crazy Eight, we were mudders, but we weren't no midwives. Couldn't do nothing. Mom, the Kip, never made it. She never told me why we left Sanctuary. I reckon she didn't need to. Look at me. You were probably out looking for scrounge. I should let you go. All right. We left Sanctuary when I was 18. I'd come back from a supply run to find Ma packed and walking. She never said why. Of course, I didn't argue, just packed my stuff and said my goodbyes to the Crazy Eight. Crazy Eight now. They wouldn't let us go without a fight. Well, I couldn't let that stand now, could I? Not this mudder. So, I fought them all. And in the end, I convinced them we ought to go together. One big family. So, that's what we did. What time is it? Probably too late for another, yeah? Sure thing. You read much? I read everything I can get my hands on. Bell Jar, Dune, Catch 2-2. Something about a guy called Malcolm X. Oh, there's this one I keep coming back to. The Eternaut, Eternaut, doesn't matter. It's about these aliens but kill everyone who lived. Uh-huh. It's got insect aliens. It's got human aliens. It's got giant building-sized aliens. It's even got aliens what control the other aliens. Oh, I reckon the writer thought he was spinning fiction, but I'll be goddamn if it ain't the most real thing I ever read. Now, listen, you've been real kind to me. Listen to me ramble on and on like I've been. It's been a long time since anyone stuck around to talk to this old mutter, so I got something I'd like for you to have. This was my wife's. I'd planned on giving it to my boy, but well, maybe it's time to give up on him coming around, huh? Ain't no time left in this world to wait on true family. I reckon you're close enough. Take care of it. Sure. Now, anything else I can do for you?